The English class.
English is the hardest language in the world.
Why do you say that?
I can't understand it or speak it.
But this is only your first day in the English class.
How do you pronounce this word in English?
It's pronounced sign.
What's a sign?
It's a police notice.
What do you call this thing in English?
It's a hammer.
What's the word for the things you hit with a hammer?
Nails, you can say it that way too.
How you ask for help politely?
You say, could you help me, please?
Is it all right to say, could you please help me?
Yes. You can say it that way too.
Can you understand spoken English very well?
Can understand you, but most people speak too fast.
How about speaking? Can you carry on a conversation?
I'm really not very fluent yet.
Learning and using English.
Do you want to learn English?
Yes. I do very much.
Why do you want English?
Because it'll be useful in the future.
I want to learn English.
Then you must speak it.
Why must I speak it?
Because you want to learn it.
Do you understand the sentence?
I don't understand it completely.
All right, then. I'll repeat it.
Thank you very much.
Did you understand what I said?
No, I didn't. Would you say it again?
Of course. I'll say it again slowly.
That will help a lot.
Please write down John's address.
All right, but would you please speak very slowly?
Yes. Do you want me to spell each word too?
Not the numbers, only the names. Language learning problems. What are you studying right now?
I'm doing my English assignment.
What's the hardest thing about English?
Pronunciation is the hardest thing for me.
Can Peter understand French as well as English?
Yes, and he can speak it well too.
I can't speak a word of any language except my own.
Neither can I.
That man is able to speak 3 or 4 languages.
Yes, and he can speak them well, I understand.
Could you learn 3 or 4 languages?
I could if I had 100 years to do it.
I'm feeling very discouraged.
What's the matter?
When people talk to me, they talk too fast.
You'll have to listen faster then.
Learning language is difficult.
I wish there were only one language in the world.
Then we'd have to learn it.
That's the trouble, isn't it?
Conversations about school.
Does Dr. Taylor teach every day?
No, only Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Is Dr. Taylor teaching right now?
No, he isn't. He's working in his office.
Why doesn't John practice anymore?
He doesn't have much free time.
He used to have a lot of free time, didn't he?
Yes, he did, but now he's going to school every night.
What are you studying this semester?
History, English and math.
Which do you like best?
History really interests me the most.
Not all students do their lesson carefully.
I do mine carefully.
But your brother often does his at the last moment.
And my sister always does hers a day or two late.
How come you aren't at school this week?
There aren't any class this week.
Well, how come there aren't any classes?
This is our spring vacation.
Going to school.
Why are you so worried?
My sister doesn't study hard enough.
Isn't she interested in school?
School interests her, but homework doesn't.
I'm worried about my schoolwork.
What's the problem?
I think I'm going to fail the examinations.
Maybe you won't if you have more confidence.
What are you going to study at the university?
Probably history of English.
You'll have to work hard.
Yes, I've heard that it's a difficult school.
What did you apply for?
I applied for a scholarship.
What school did you apply to?
I applied to Eastern State College.
I understand the boys' applications were turned down.
Who turned them down?
I think the college admissions committee.
I'd advise them to try again.
Please like and subscribe.